What's poppin', you are? It's your girl, AmaniSharifah. What's up? What's good? What's goody, yo? Shout out to all my fellas. That is so nice. Back into your girl. Shout out, what's up, babies? What's poppin', you are? So, on to these Men's Walk episodes. I am talking directly to my fellas, and we're gonna be talking, babies, all about you got to be careful when it comes to like Jezebel spirit woman, babies, because these kind of women can destroy you, papas. Yeah, so I will be giving my fellas the well-hearted advice that can really help you out, my loves. So let's go ahead. We're gonna hop right on into it. Let's get it. Thank you again for tuning back into your girl channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's poppin', babies? What's goody, fellas? What's goody? What's goody? So, babies, on to these Men's Walk episodes. We are going to be talking all about my loves. A very queasy topic today. We're going to rap all about Jezebel spirit woman. I really want to talk to my papas about like being very careful with these kind of bitches. Shane, be very careful with these kind of women, because Jezebel spirit woman, my loves, can destroy you. Yes, that's what the hell I said. They can destroy you. They could be a very key reason that you have a huge downfall, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you are not very careful. So let's first break down, papas. What the fuck is the Jezebel spirit woman? Now, just keeping it in being with you all, a lot of you all probably are very familiar with this term. I mean, I would think you would be until this time. Shame, but for some people, babies, you may not be familiar like what this word actually means. But you know, just about that term, it has so many different meanings to it. You know, over the years, there's been tons of different definitions. But essentially, I'm just gonna kind of like read off a little bit of what, you know, online it says that a Jezebel spirit woman is, babies. So essentially, now again, this is an online definition, so if you went online you could probably find it, but it's a million, just keeping it being, it's a motherfucking million definitions of a Jezebel spirit woman. But essentially it's different words that all mean the same thing. So online it says a woman who is evil and scheming. You shame? A woman that, you know, is wicked, shameless. A woman that pretty much deceives people in order to get what she wants. You shame? In an immoral kind of way. You shame? So those are just like a couple definitions that is right online, babies. You could like Google it, of course. That kind of like describes what the fuck this term Jezebel means. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about like a Jezebel spirit woman, obviously she is reflecting, you know, character traits about herself that's not in the most favorable way. You ain't saying? Like, it's not the most favorable way. So like the definition said, like part of the definition when it first talked about, you know, Jezebel spirit woman, she's evil and scheming. How though? You know what I'm saying? Like how? How is she evil and scheming? What the fuck do that really even mean? Like, what is she being evil towards? You know, like what is she scheming? Like what's the meaning to that whole term of evil and scheming? Well, I'm gonna tell you, babies, these kind of women, it's all about her. It's never, papas, never about you. I'm just being real. It's never about you, my nigga. It's always about her. It's always about what the hell can she take? What the hell is she receiving? What the hell do she want? You ain't saying how often are you giving her to her? What's the terms, the conditions? It's all about her, babies. It's never about you. It's never about the benefit of you. It's always about papa's the benefit of her. It's always about papa's what she wants at the end of the day. So these kind of women, babies, you gotta motherfucking understand that they will lie, they will manipulate, they will, you ain't say motherfucking gaslight your ass. They will make it seem like that they are one thing and the whole time, babies. They a whole motherfucking different ball game behind closed doors. And maybe that side have shown already, or maybe you motherfuckers haven't. Because I'ma tell you, with a lot of Jezebel spirit women, they don't show that other side of themselves until they know they got your ass roll wrapped around their motherfucking finger. So it goes back to the other part of the definition when it talked about, like, you know, with Jezebel spirit woman, they deceive people in order to get what they want. So that's essentially, you know, the keys. So, you know, let's say you talking to a bitch, right? And let's say you meet this girl, you know what I'm saying, shorty fine as hell or whatever like that. You talking to her, you feeling a vibe, and you liking her. You know what I'm saying? Like it seemed like she want the same thing as you. You want the same thing as her. Y'all just talking, whatever. Maybe you'll start dating. You get into a relationship with her, right? Now, once you get into a relationship with her, you're noticing that she's just kind of like, it's something that she's getting out of her from you. So that could be papa's money. It could be your motherfucking car she chucks. You ain't saying? It could maybe be material possessions. If you the type of nigga that got status or whatever like that, babies, she wants you to put her on in some kind of way. Rather, if she already has her old status and she wants you to level her up even more. Or she could be a bitch that ain't got status at all. You know? So she wants you to put her on. You know? It could be a case where sure y'all fucking or whatever like that. The sex about good, so she got a knot all the time. But typically it's something else that she need outside of just the sex. You ain't sure just keep it in bed with you. But the point is that I'm making, while you're in this commitment with her, there's something that she's taking from you. Now in return, what she can be given to you is the fact that she ain't never really going, you ain't saying, like, you ain't never really gotta worry about her being on your dick about, for you dealing with other bushes outside of her. You ain't never really gotta worry about her, like, you ain't saying, really requiring shit out of your ass. Like, on the sense of, like, let's say there's some real fucked up ass character traits about you. You know, like, not saying this is your keys, papas, but I'm just using this as an example. So let's say, baby, that shit, you got some motherfucking detrimental character flaws, which are things that you really need to heal and outgo within yourself, that you really need to work on as a man. But she ain't the type of bitch that's really going to, like, encourage you or motivate you, papa. So even, like, really have that real-ass conversation with you about working on those things, outgrowing those things, changing those things, healing those things. Not saying that she's trying to force that, but she damn sure ain't gonna be the type of bitch to even recommend that you do it. You know what I'm saying? She not the type of bitch where, let's see that your nutritional value of these babies. These are all just examples. But let's say that shit, like, let's say your nutritional value is like really trash. Like, you're not getting the right diet, nutrition in your system as a man. This bitch ain't gonna be the type of bitch to really for recommend it to you. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't really care about your overall health and makeup. What she cares about is what she's taking from you. Ain't saying, like, do you make the connection? Like, do you feel me? Like, do you make the connection of what I'm saying, Papa? She don't care about your overall well-being, you know? So you get into a relationship with this girl, and what you're giving her is whatever you know that she's requiring from you. But then what you getting back in return is that, yeah, you may not have a bitch that's gonna be on your dick about this or be on your dick about that. But if you the type of dude, Papa, well, let's say you do want better for yourself. If you want to see that, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, and you want something serious, and you want to like a real connection with a girl, you tell me, how the fuck is that benefiting you, baby? How is that benefiting you being with a girl that don't even really tell you the truth, papas? How the hell is that benefiting you with being with a girl where all she really care about is what you can give her for money, status, you know, shit, baby sex, material possessions, whatever the fuck she getting from you, my nigga? How is that really benefiting you from being with a girl like that? You ain't saying? If you are the type of dude where, papas, you really want better for yourself. Because I'm going to tell you, it's not. Not at all. It's not. And at the end of the day, you gotta understand that those kind of women, Jezebel spell with a woman, babies, they are not. Let me put this shit out here on the motherfucking books. In case you know you didn't know, now you're going to know. Them motherfuckers are not connected to a Lord God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the divine, the Most High, whatever name, papas, that you want to call gods. Find by me, baby. Because God got multiple names. She ain't saying. But you have to know, my loves, those kind of women are not connected at all to a Lord of the universe. And I'm sorry. That's the truth. Like, they're not connected to a Lord of the universe because those kind of woman, babies, they are not grounded in a Lord of the universe. They're grounded in every motherfucking thing, my nigga, other than the person that created them, other than the higher selves. How the fuck can they be grounded in their higher selves when they're at a low-ass vibration? You gotta remember, papas, Jezebel spelled a woman. What did the definition say earlier? They are women that are evil and scheming. That's the underlying, like, who they are as a person. So you really motherfucking think that them type of bushes is resonating with the Lord of the universe energy? Or do you think that they're resonating with Satan's energy, my nigga? I'ma tell you, you already know, big dogs. They're resonating with a low vibrational force, which is Satan's energy. See, what you gotta know, babies, is that Satan can send these kind of women on your path to be distractions. These are low vibrational women that's not connected at all to a Lord of the universe. They connected to every motherfucking thing in the world other than, like I said, the creator and their higher selves. And what that simply means is they are connected to everything that's very material, 3D, matrix, you know, surface level bullshit. But they can't see below the veil because the motherfuckers got developed all the time. You know what I'm saying? They wear a mask, babies. So these kind of women, you know, when you encounter them, you're never encountering truly who they really are. And even one, if y'all do get into a relationship and it may seem glitz and glam and the motherfucker be gonna and all of that, or for however long a Lord of the universe will permit you all to be in your connection, that don't mean that it's going to stay that way, papas. Think about what I just said. That don't mean it's going to stay that way, babies. It may be that way for a little bit of time, or it might be that way for a long period of time. But at some point in that connection, a Lord God, the universe, is going to start revealing to you, babies, who the fuck that Bush really is. You ain't saying? Because, you know, just like when you talk about like a narcissist, how the mask eventually falls off, it's the same thing with Jezebel spell with a woman. The mask eventually falls off. And you then will see that you are dealing with someone that really you ain't even motherfucking know. You ain't saying? And that's if, you know, it gets to like a relationship. But even let's say, babies, that y'all don't develop into like a relationship or whatever, right? You could just be like talking to, you know, a woman like this, so Jezebel spell with a woman, and after she get whatever the hell that, you know, she wanted to get from you, papa, she could ghost your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, it didn't develop into like a relationship or nothing like that, but she pretty much just used you for whatever the fuck it was that, you know, she wanted from you, pretty much. You ain't saying? Now, another thing with Jezebel spell with a woman, and let me just say, before we even continue this, you ain't saying, before we continue this conversation, papas, this is no judgment. You ain't saying? Like, if you know anything about my channel, I say this time and time again, babies, on like almost damn near almost every episode, we do not judge. Because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than a Lord of the universe. So everything, babies, that I'm telling you today, it's not to talk down about nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's not to bash a bitch down. Nothing like that. Like, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just stating facts, my nigga. We do not judge, though. But we do speak the motherfucking facts, you know what I'm saying, of the situation. So it's not coming from judgment at all, like when it comes to like these type of women, or if you, let's say you dealt with a woman like this in the past, or you're currently dealing with one. We don't judge, babies. But the whole moral is to shine light to what really goes on, you know, so that way you're informed, my dude, on what the fuck you're really involving yourself with, you know, when it comes to these kind of women. So I just gotta really put that out there, babies. It's not about judging. It's not about she looking down upon nobody. Nothing like that. Because at the end of the day, that's her motherfucking business. How the hell she decides to live her motherfucking life, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, like, at the end of the day, everybody's a motherfucking adult. Motherfuckers is adults nowadays. So it's up to them how they want to live that life. Period. You know? So just wanna, put that out, view the books, so that way you know, like, it's not coming from that, papas. But, you know, something else with Jezebel spell with a woman that you gotta really understand is because they are masters at deceiving, you know what I'm saying? These may even be the kind of woman where they decide to be very upfront with you. So you may be thinking like, well, sis, I thought you just said, you know, they deceive and shit like that, you know, so they ain't really, you know, how's that, how they, if they deceive and how they be in the front and shit like that. Okay, so let me tell you. So another approach that they could take is that they actually are being honest with you about like the whole situation of what they want from you. So going back to like if you meet a Jezebel spell with a woman, right? And you start talking to a bunch and shit like that, and she tell you up front like what type of type she on. She tell you up front like, you know, she ain't fucking with you unless you know, like you dropping this on her, you dropping that on her. She only dealt with these type of dudes or whatever. You got bitches out here that move like that as well. Ain't saying? So, and that's a scenario. She's not deceiving in the sense of making it seem like that she wants one thing from you to get another thing. She's actually being upfront about what type of time she on. But here's the thing about this whole situation. Even though you are, I guess, dealing with a girl who's upfront in that sense, you don't know what the fuck else her ass got going on outside of you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Follow me here, papas. You don't know what the fuck else her ass got going on outside of you. Now you could be thinking, fellas, shit, like, well, y'all could be thinking like, well, shit, I really don't give a fuck what shorty got going on, cause shit, and she told me was good, and I'm cool with it, this shit, what the fuck I need to know about what she got going on? Well, let me tell you why you need to know. Because what are we talking about? Let's rewind the back, because I don't think you were really paying attention. If you're saying shit like that, babies, I don't think you're motherfucking paying attention. So we gotta rewind that shit back. These are evil, spirited, scheming type of woman. Very cunning, very manipulative, very malicious type of energies. This is the type of spirit that they have in that human body. Ain't Shane? This is the type of mind that they have in their head. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of energy that they carry as a woman. Just because they are quote unquote being upfront with you about the terms and conditions of y'all motherfucking arrangements or whatever like that, do you really motherfucking think they're telling you everything? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we gonna take it there, big dogs. I got your ass thinking now, huh? Yeah, got your ass thinking now, huh? You really think she going to tell you everything? You really think that she's going to tell you everything about what's going on with her? Hell no, she ain't. She ain't. Hell motherfucking no. Because again, these women, they carry a very low vibrational satanic energy with them. Whether if they are consciously aware of this or that is neither here or motherfucking here. Because you are some Jezebel spirit of woman, they're very conscious that they're devilish and, you know, evil and malicious and wicked, and they don't give a fuck. They embrace it. But then you got some Jezebel spirit of woman they are so fucking evil, wicked, and just low vibrational that they believe their own fucking lies. So they believe that they're not really, you know, like a devil. They believe that they're not really a shapeshifter. They believe that they're not really a Jezebel. So they literally, like, I mean, a dead ass for well, my dude. Like, listen to your girl, like, for wow, listen to your sus. They believe their own fucking lies, and they live in an illusion, and they don't think they're as bad as like what type of shit they really be doing out here. You know what I'm saying, babies? So they kind of live in that kind of like illusion where they don't consciously take acknowledgement that this is who they are. So they unconsciously move in like an energy where they don't take acknowledgement at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't take a look at the actions and say, okay, you know what? I need to outgrow this phase. I need to change this about myself by the grace of the Lord God. I need to heal whatever is going on with me that makes me feel like as a woman, it's okay to treat motherfuckers like this, or it's okay to move out here like this. No, babies, that's not how they move. So you got some that consciously realize that's what type of spirit they resonate with, which is that Jezebel. And then you got some that don't consciously realize it, but it's for more of a delusional aspect. But either way, papas, you got to know that these women are resonating with that satanic low vibrational fuck ass energy. So you know what the fuck they have attached to them? They have a lot of low vibrational demonic entity forces that's attached to them. Now you could be thinking like, oh sis, you doing too much. This shit, you ain't saying this shit sound real spooky. Like you doing way too much. That ain't real. Man, shut the fuck up, my nigga. Like I'm scary. Like, bro, if that's what you think I'm on, like, shut the fuck up with that bullshit. Like, please be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sorry, baby. I gotta keep it a beat with you. You gotta shut the hell up with that. Because that's not the way that Allah God the universe permitted this world to be created. Everything is energy. Everything has a spirit attached to it. You know what I'm saying? So whenever a person, babies, are doing a ton of low vibrational fuck ass, deceiving, lying, manipulation, evil, wicked ass shit all day, every day, you gotta understand, papas, there will be negative entity, demonic forces that starts to get latched onto that person. Because the more people that girl, babies, that Jezebel spelled woman and to walk with and do whatever with or whatever with or whoever with, you ain't saying, is the more demonic entity forces that attach to her. Literally, babies. So, again, because let's put it all together. When somebody's doing that, you know, you get what you put out. So the more negative energy that Jezebel spirited woman is projecting onto the universe, she's getting it back in her life in some kind of way. In some sort of area of her life, papas, that she's not telling you about. And that could be anything. Literally, could be anything. You ain't saying? Do you really think she telling you about that? Do you really think she's talking to you about that? You think she being real because you're having like a house, a little heart to discuss your terms or whatever the fuck y'all on, right? But do you think just because she's saying, okay, you know, like, I'm only telling what to do like this, to do like that, or I have to get out this out of a nigga, blah, 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 blah. Do you really think a Jezebel spelled woman is telling you the full truth? Hell motherfucking no, she's not, babies. So you got some Jezebels, and the reason I bring that example, because you have some that deceives, they're not trying to tell you the full truth, but why they're dealing with you with the intention of getting whatever the fuck they want out of you. Then you got some other Jezebels they will tell you up front what they want from you and let you make the decision. You ain't saying if you want to deal with her or not, based off if you're going to give her what she's requiring. But either way, you got to know, papas, that when you're dealing with a Jezebel spell with a woman, there's always another side, babies, that she's not showing you, my loves. And that's what Allah God the universe wants you to know, babies. That's what Allah God the universe wants you to stay away from. You don't know what the fuck that other side is, my nigga. You don't know. You know? You don't know. And with every Jezebel spell with a woman, like we just mentioned, they have those negative, low vibrational as forces and spells that's attached to their spell, their entity at the end of the day. You know, like if you I mean, fellas, if you were like, you ain't saying, ever like, you know, study the Bible or anything like that, you would know what I'm talking about with this term of Jezebel. You ain't saying, you would know what that really means at the end of the day. So, babies, when you at the top of the again, you want better for yourself and you do want to, like, let's say, eventually get into like a relationship, a fully committed relationship with a girl, or you do want to talk to a girl serious to see where it goes, you need to stay away from women like this. You know what I'm saying, papas? It's not going to add any good energy to you, babies. Or even if you are somebody that, let's say, you aren't looking for anything serious, but you know eventually you want to get in a serious relationship with somebody, you still want to protect yourself, papas, from women like this. You know, like, there, of course, everybody has different stages in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody go through the stage where you just having fun. You're not looking to take dating or relationship serious. You know, everybody go through their fair share of toxic relationships or toxic dating ships or entanglements, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes through those different phases in their lives, right? But even if you're at the phase, papas, where you don't want a relationship or you don't want to talk to someone on a serious level to see if it could develop into a relationship, that does not mean, babies, that you gotta deal with a motherfucking Jezebel spell with an ass type of bush. You know what I'm saying? There are other girls out there where they're not Jezebels. You know what I'm saying? And they may not be on no type of time where they want a serious relationship either, or a serious datingship. They may just, want to be in that energy where they're talking to people or just having fun or whatever, but they're not Jezebels though. You know? You gotta know, papas, that's a distinctive difference. A Jezebel spirited woman and a real woman as two different things, babies. Jezebel spirited women are not connected to a lower God from a spiritual, mental, emotional, energetic level, babies. And I don't give a damn if the bitch is saying that she is or they are not. Again, Jezebel spirited woman, babies, they deceive. So these could be the very women that say that, they are God-fearing or whatever like that, blah, 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 blah. But that the whole lifestyle speaks different, babies. So it's very important that you pay attention to what a Lord of the universe is guiding you, papas, through your intuition, through signs, synchronicities, and gut feelings. Anytime you are encountering different women, when you talk about that, you're looking to deal with people, talk to people, or get into a relationship with people, pay attention to what the Most High, our Lord God, is guiding you, babies, about that girl. Because in today's time, and I done said this shit on my channel before, you can't trust nobody motherfucking words, and you can't trust their damn actions. You have to first and foremost be sure analysis of that person off of what a Lord of the universe is showing you and telling you through your intuition. You have to be sure analysis of that person off of what signs a Lord God is showing you about that person. What synchronicities, which is a series of events to get your attention to something bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the Lord God showing you about that? You have to pay attention to the gut feelings. You know what I'm saying? So when you're talking about making an analysis off of that woman that you're dealing with or wanting to deal with, you gotta pay attention to those things first of what a Lord God is saying. Because I'ma tell you, baby, your father, which is the Lord God, and this was some well-ass shit. This ain't no cliche shit. Damn, nigga, this some OG shit. Oh, power for wow. Your father is always going to warn you, my nigga. He going warn you, and those different kind of ways that I mentioned. So you gotta pay attention to what the hell that is saying first. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your intuition saying? And based off of what your intuition tells you, then you look at the person's actions and words. But if a Lord God, babies, are telling you through your intuition that woman can't be trusted, you get the vibe of just like a low Jezebel type of spirit, that you know no matter what the fuck come out her mouth, no matter what the fuck her actions is, no matter how quote unquote honest she is, how not honest she is, whatever, you can't trust her. And you don't need to allow her in your energy, babies. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, with those kind of women, it's never going to benefit you. It's always going to lead you down a path that you probably ain't never wanted to go down in the first place. And that's why it's sad, in the beginning, these women could be a downfall. They could be a key reason. Because you gotta know, papas, a Lord God is always going to touch you. So he will permit these kind of women to come on your path. But it's a test for you, babies, to see if your motherfucking ass going to know not to deal with it or not. But that's temptation from the devil at the end of the day. because that spirit is not coming from a Lord God. That bitch spirit is coming from Satan's energy, sending her in to be of destruction to you. So, babies, I hope this helps, papas. I hope this helps, my loves. I really hope, babies, that you have like a bottle understanding of why these are the type of women that you really want to avoid. You ain't saying like what's the wall I shut. And like I said, babies, on the world, like this really don't come from no judgment. Like I don't judge no motherfucking body. You ain't saying, but I get my mentors from my fellas out here, from my bulls out here. Because I like to give you an opinion from a woman. A lot of times, babies, you'll need an opinion from a woman that you don't personally know. You ain't saying? So that way it's not coming from like a biased opinion and things like that. But I like to give you advice and shit like that and different opinions on different topics so that way it can help and benefit you, papas. So for my bros out here, my fellas that are really good dudes at hood, and like I said, you want battle for yourself and shit like that. You gotta really protect yourself from shit like this by the grace of the Lord God. I'm not saying that everybody's perfect in the world. I ain't saying that shit as well. You know what I'm saying? But you damn sure don't need to be fucking with Satan's daughter out here. Shine like keeping it being with you. And Jezebel spoke with a woman wasn't needs and that out here. You gotta know, babies, that also with these kind of women, like, looks don't matter. Because if you don't know, my nigga, like, Jezebel spoke with a woman, they could look like the most beautiful woman on the outside. They may even have their own kashi chocks. They may already have like their own material possessions or status or whatever. But again, with Jezebel spoke with a woman, babies, you have to always keep in mind they want something from you. That's why they're dealing with you. So that could be different for everybody, papas. But it's something that they want out of you. You ain't saying? It's something. It's different for everybody. So, you can't base it off of like, oh, well, shorty really fine, you ain't saying? She look good as fuck, or shorty got this going on, shorty got that going on, she ain't that type of girl. The fuck? What are you talking about? Jezebel ain't got shit to do with motherfucking people's financial status, they material status, they life status, they motherfucking looks. Jezebel ain't got shit to do with that. You ain't saying? It's a spirit. It's an energy that comes from Satan's energy. You ain't saying? So if that person resonates with that, it don't matter about those categories of what I just mentioned. I gave you examples earlier, some things where a girl may want you for money and stuff, but it's not only limited to that, babies. Like you gotta know that it's not only limited to that. So you could be talking to her just about as fine as fuck, my nigga. He ain't saying bitch the whole time. You could be talking to a shorty out here. She, maybe she's not as physically appealing, but she's still a Jezebel. You could be talking to a Jezebel out here where, like I said, shorty got it going on. She got this going on. She got that going on. Like she making her own kashi checks by the grace of the Lord, whatever. That don't mean nothing. Like if she's a Jezebel, that's who the essence of who she really is. As a person, and her spirit, and her mind, and her body, and her soul, and her energy. I really just keep doing the bill with you. And most of those kind of women, they're so lust. They have a hole in it. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't really care about who they fuck over, who they hurt in the process of it. What? They have no emotions and feelings. So you have to know that don't get fooled by looks. That don't mean shit. And a lot of women just keeping it roll with you, or like just keeping it to be with you. A lot of women that like are very, very physically appealing, they could be Jezebels. That could be one of the ways of luring a man on. Now, of course, I'm not saying that every woman that's beautiful is just, that's not what the fuck I'm saying. So if you a guy, if you take if you take what I'm saying for that, then your motherfucking ass not listening at all. That's what you're proving to me, baby. So I'm not saying that every woman that is beautiful and sexy and attractive that don't just, but hell no. I'm just only letting you know, babies, don't ever base it off of looks. Base it off of what a Lord God, the universe is telling you about that woman through your intuition, signs, synchronicities, and God feelings. Base it off of what he's telling you that way. Don't ever base it off of looks. You gotta know these motherfucking women, bro, on some bullshit, these ain't the bushes that's loyal. Shane, I don't give a damn how much they say that they will hold you down. You know what I'm saying? These not the bushes that's loyal. These the type of bush that, you know, for a while, they'll hop on the next nigga done. If the opportunity is better. Or if something that they could benefit off of is better. And then again, what are we talking about, babies? Like, what the hell are we talking about? We already done discussed. It's all about them, papas. I don't give a fuck how much they say that it's about you. It's all about them. You ain't saying? It's all about them. You ain't saying? There's even some that we, you know, like how I gave you the example earlier about a woman who don't really care about your overall well-being. There's some that will play the role and act like they do care about your overall well-being. It's so many scenarios, babies. I just gave you some today so you could make the connection. But you even got some like that where they will play the role like that they care about your overall well-being. And that's only so that way they can gain your trust more and more and more and get you to lower your guard down. And then again, when they feel like they want to show you who the fuck they really is, that's when they'll do it. But it's typically when they know they got you wrapped around in some kind of way. So it goes back to what we were saying. You gotta pay attention to what the Lord God of the universe is guiding you, babies. And you know, papas, understand that these type of energies that these kind of women carry, you know, like we touched on about the whole, they have demonic entity forces that can be transferred to you, babies. And this is how, like, you can see different things manifest in your life that ends up being a motherfucking downfall. You know what I'm saying? And that could be a specific area in your life, or it could be multiple areas. Because here's the thing. A lower God could promote those negative, low vibrational spirits and forces that's attached to that bush to transfer to you. Why? You may be thinking that in your heart, baby. You may be thinking like, well, why the fuck would a Lord God do that, sis? Like, why would he? That's on her. They ain't got nothing to do with it. No, it got everything to do with you. Because what the fuck did I say earlier? Everything is energy, babies. Everything is spirit. So when you're dealing with a person like that, you talking to a person like that, you hanging out with a person like that, you fucking a bitch, especially if you sleeping with her, all that shit get passed to you, my nigga. So in some kind of way, and I'm being dead ass for wow, like I'm talking some wild shit right now. And some kind of way, turmoil will manifest in your life. It could be one specific area that a Lord God of the universe will permit it, or it could be multiple areas. But the reason that he will permit it to happen is because you're making the motherfucking decision to deal with someone that is of a low vibrational force. So he's going to allow that low vibrational force to start causing shit to occur in your own life, because you don't need to have that person in your life, babies. You know? So I don't see all this shit just to say it for no reason. I'm saying this to you, papa, so you can understand that it's bigger than just dealing with a bitch like this for the comfortability of it. What? It's bigger than just dealing with a bitch like this because, oh, she looking good as fuck. Or she just willing to deal with the way you shut. You ain't shame. Or you ain't shame. Maybe she is really, really overly nurturing or whatever like that. But all that shit is fake anyways. It's bigger than all of that, baby. It's bigger than that, papa. You gotta know that these kind of women carry a certain energy, a certain spirit, a certain mindset that naturally can start transferring to you and manifesting in your life if you decide to invite that kind of person in your life. So I love you, Papa, so much. Love you, my loves. so much. Please like this video so that way our channel can continue to go, babies. Comment below, let me know, like, Sha, is this your situation? Have you dealt with a girl like this in the past, or are you currently dealing with a bitch like this? Shame. Or if you've never encountered a girl like this, but you've heard of things like this, let me know, babies. Again, no judgment at all, papas. Remember what we talked about today? Shame. It was all to just, like, help you learn, grow, elevate. If you are struggling with dealing with people like this, or to prevent you, papas, from dealing with people like this, you know what I'm saying? I want you to take care of yourselves, babies. Take care of yourself, papas, out here. You know what I'm saying? Just like I tell my baby girls, when I have my girl to us for my bitches, I will tell you all the same thing. Ain't nobody going to take care of you better than a Lord of the universe and yourself. Oh, period. So you gotta take care of yourself, babies. At the end of the day, out here, it's a world crazy ass motherfucking world we living on. Crazy ass society, and it's very important that you are actually paying attention to your God-given intuition, so that way you can have the spirit of discernment, papas, to avoid situations like this. Or if you have dealt with a bitch like this in the past, you know what to do going forward. You know what I'm saying? What to look out for going forward in the future. But either way, it's no judgment, babies. But just remember what we talked about today and take care of yourself, my loves. So subscribe, become a part of the Dynasty, hit that notification bell so you are updated when I post my next topic, and check out the playlist too, babies. I have so many topics in here that you could really benefit from. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check it out, and pretty soon your girl gonna be having, babies, like a lot of different new series that got introduced to the channel. These will actually be new series that you can actually watch, papas, not just listen to. So definitely stay tuned. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is right on that screen, so go ahead and follow me, baby, because I would love to have you a part of AmaniSharifah Dynasty. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, babies, peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.